There is something you keep saying you're going to do. Start the project, apply for the job, build the business, write the book, finally make the change you keep thinking about. You know it matters. You may even know exactly what you need to do. But when it's time to begin, you put it off. You tell yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. And for a moment, that feels okay. Tomorrow sounds close. Tomorrow sounds responsible. Tomorrow sounds like a plan. But then tomorrow comes and you still don't start. So tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. And before you know it, another year has passed. The project is still waiting. The goal still matters. And you're still standing in the same place. That is the part that hurts. It isn't just the thing remains unfinished. It is watching time move forward without you and knowing you could still be having the same conversation with yourself 5 or 10 years from now. So you try again. You watch another motivational video. You make a bigger plan. You download another app. You create a long list of everything you're finally going to change. For a few hours, even a few days, you feel different. This time will be different. But then life gets busy. Your energy drops. The plan starts feeling too big. And once again, you stop. After this happens enough times, you begin looking for a reason. Maybe I'm lazy. Maybe I don't want it bad enough. Maybe I don't have enough discipline. Maybe this is just who I am. But if you truly didn't care, you wouldn't keep thinking about it. You wouldn't feel frustrated every time you put it off. You wouldn't keep coming back to the same dream. The desire is still there. That means the problem is not that you don't want to change. The problem is that you no longer believe your next attempt will be any different. And this is where I discovered something that changed the way I looked at procrastination. Every time you tell yourself you're going to do something and don't do it, your brain remembers. It keeps the receipt. One broken promise may not seem important, but those receipts begin to pile up. And eventually you stop taking your own promises seriously. You can say, tomorrow will be different, but somewhere inside you don't believe it anymore. That is the deeper problem. Procrastination hasn't only delayed your progress, it has damaged your trust in yourself. I understand that because I lived it. I'm 52 years old, and I spent more than 20 years putting things off. I kept waiting for the right time, more energy, more motivation, more confidence, a calmer life. But the right time never arrived. Eventually, I had to face the truth. My life was not going to change unless I did something differently, and I couldn't repair 20 years of broken promises by making one giant promise. I needed to start smaller, much smaller. I began using these ideas to start my YouTube channel and build this business while my life was still messy. I didn't suddenly become a different person. I didn't wake up with endless discipline. I started by making small promises I could actually keep. And every time I followed through, I created a new kind of receipt. I said I would do this, and I did it. That small action didn't finish the entire project, but it gave me something I had been missing. Proof. Proof that I could begin. Proof that I could follow through. And proof that my past did not have to decide what I did next. That is how self-trust comes back. Not through another speech, not through a perfect plan, through evidence. One small action can give you evidence. But if you want to rebuild trust in yourself, you need a way to keep creating it. And that's why you need a system. Not another motivational video, not a complicated plan. A simple way to collect your own receipts. Because without a system, you're forced to rely on willpower. And willpower is usually the first thing to break when life gets messy. You feel tired. Something unexpected happens. Your motivation disappears. And suddenly the big plan you made feels impossible again. A system gives you something you can return to, even on those days. Start small. So small, it feels almost impossible to fail. Write one sentence. Send one email. Work for 1 minute. Open the document and just give it a name. The action may seem tiny. That's okay. Right now, your job is not to finish the entire project. Your job is just to begin. Because when you complete that small action, you aren't only getting something done, you're gathering evidence that you can keep a promise to yourself. You do not have to fix your entire life today. You do not have to finish the whole project. You only have to stop making another promise about tomorrow. Choose one small action. Keep one small promise. Create one new piece of proof. That one receipt, it will not change everything, but it will change something. It will remind you that you are not someone who only talks about starting. You are someone who begins. Then do it again tomorrow. Another small promise. Another receipt. Then another. The evidence begins to stack up. And somewhere along the way, you stop waiting for the right time. You realize you can start right now, in the middle of a messy Tuesday, without feeling motivated, without having the perfect plan. Your life doesn't have to calm down first. You have proof that you can move while life is still messy. That's the process behind the first promise kit. I created it to help you take the one thing you've been avoiding, make the first move smaller, work through what is stopping you, and start collecting your own receipts. If you need a simple system to guide you through that first action, you can find the first promise kit through the link below. But whether you use the kit or not, do one thing today. Choose an action small enough to complete. Then keep that promise. Give yourself one new piece of evidence. Because that is how self-trust comes back. Not through another speech, not through a giant promise, not through a perfect plan, through evidence. One small action, then another, one receipt at a time. You don't have to become a completely different person before you begin. Beginning is how you become the person who follows through. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Keep one small promise today. Because ready is a feeling. Done is a fact. This is Jay Call. I'm a work in progress. Aren't we all?